Let's dive in. Once the project is open, you're going to see that there's an edit placeholders folder over here. And there's a timeline for shot 1 and shot 2. Let's import our shots. We're going to go to File, Import, and I'm going to pick 2 shots over here. I'm going to go Import, and there they are. Now I'm going to click on shot 1, and if there's a placeholder there, I'm going to select it and delete it to add my first shot. Just drag and drop into the timeline. This marker over here shows you where your first shot will end on the transition. Feel free to adjust so that your shot is ending where you want it to. Now I'm going to go to shot 2. Same thing, I'm going to delete the placeholder media that's there, and I'm going to drag my own shot to the timeline. There's also a marker over here which shows you where your shot will begin after the transition. Now if I go to Finals and just click on any of these transitions, you can see that both shots were populated into the transitions. And this is the case on each one of them. Sometimes you already have an edit and you just want to use transitions to make the edit more interesting. Here's how to use the glitch transitions on an existing edit. Just go to File, Import, and choose the glitch transitions project. It's going to ask you if you want to import the entire project and if you want to create a folder for it. Just hit OK. Sometimes there might be some previews missing. You can just skip them. It's okay. Now I'm going to open the glitch transitions folder and go to Finals and just pick the transition I want to use. In this case, I'm going to pick transition number 2. And I'm going to drag it to my first cut. You can see there's a marker on the transition, which means that's where the cut should be. If I hold Shift, I can move the time indicator to the cut and then just drag the transition so that the marker is right where the cut is. Now we need to replace the placeholder media that's there with our own shots. Here's how you do it. You hold Shift and drag the time indicator to the beginning of the transition. Now use the eraser tool to split the shot below. I'm going to grab the selection tool again, click on the piece of that shot, right click, and go to Copy. Now I'm going to go to the Edit Placeholders, select my first shot, delete the current placeholder media, and do Edit Paste. This will paste the portion of the first shot before the transition. Now we're going to hold Shift again and go to the end of the transition. We're going to pick the eraser tool again and split the shot below again. We're going to switch back to the selection tool, click the beginning of the second shot, right click and copy, and then go to the placeholder media, double click on shot 2, delete the current placeholder media, and do Edit Paste. Now if I go back to my edit, you can see that the transition has been populated with the correct shots and that the beginning and end of the transition are doing a match frame to the rest of their shots. And that's it. Working with our transitions templates is very easy.